Hello boys, girls, and beans, it's just Jaelynn. Welcome back to my survival let's play in Minecraft 1.21. Do you like my shield? I have a shield now. See it? See it? See it? I'm all protected now. I forgot to make one before I went off camera when I recorded episode 2, so I came back in and made that real quick. Other than that, I haven't really done much off camera in terms of gameplay, and that's because there hasn't been a whole lot of reason to. I don't have a lot of grinding that's been going on and reasons to skip through a lot of footage. Now, there has been some skipping, like rowing around at random looking for shipwrecks and going around and looking for iron and stuff like that we've done in episodes, but I've a surprising amount of the game that I have played so far has made it onto camera. That may change today because we are going to make a mine today. We're going to go down into the depths of the earth, down to Y level 16, and we are going to look for more iron. In the last episode, we got about 30 odd pieces of iron and made ourselves our first set of iron armor. We made our shield, and now we need to get enough iron to make tools and enough iron to maybe dig further down into the earth and get our hands on some diamonds. And then, of course, if we have time, we have other things that we need to deal with within our world as well, like crop farming and getting some livestock in here so we can build up our base and get materials for more advanced creations within our little base here. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Oh, one other thing. Some distance behind me through these trees, there is a big hilltop, and maybe you remember briefly during episode 1 I spotted it from the sea as I was sailing toward this area. That hilltop, I think, would be a great choice of location for my first big grand scheme of this series, and that is I'd like to build an observatory on top of that hill. I am not necessarily what you'd call an amateur astronomer, but I do a lot of looking at the sky. I tend to know what I'm looking at in terms of knowing the difference between an airplane and a planet and a nebula and a star. So it is a hobby of mine, and I think some homage to that hobby would be in order. So we're going to build an observatory at some point. I'm going to start looking at, like design features and reference materials, and I don't know whether I would want to build something modern or more classical. I was interrupted by the sticky keys prompt. That's always fun. Anyway, I don't know whether I want to build like a big modern, technologically advanced observatory or something more classical, like you might have seen in like the 19th and early 20th centuries, or even something from earlier than that, like maybe in the days of Galileo and whatnot. The options are open to us, and so I'll be looking into that, and I'll come to a decision at some point. And once we have the materials, we will start building. But for now, we have things to do, like building a mine. So where do we want to build this mine? I think just right into the little slope over here would be a good spot to start. Now there's some trees and some foliage that I have yet to clear out from this area, so we'll get started by doing that. Provided I can locate all of it. Of course, it's sometimes hard to find all of the different little tree trunks and things here in the jungle biome, but as soon as I get all of this defoliated, or exfoliated, I guess. Is that the word? Exfoliated? Anyway, I'll be right back with you. Having trimmed back the verge a little bit, I think this is going to be a good location for my mine entrance. Let's get some of these vines out of the way so we can clear a path and see what we're doing a little better. But I think I'm going to dig down right about here, and we'll spud in maybe right here. And as we dig down, I always go back and forth between whether I want to dig a hole straight down and use ladders to reach the level I want to get to, or whether I want to use like a stairs method. And I think just because I haven't done it in a while, I'm going to do a stairs dig down. So we're going to go in a diagonal direction down toward our level, which is Y16, and we are right now at Y59 here as we dig down a few blocks deep into the earth. So we don't have all that far to go, relatively speaking. We're pretty close to sea level here in our little starter base. So let's go ahead and continue digging on down, and we'll get, I've already outfitted myself with a few extra pickaxes for the occasion and plenty of torches. So let's go ahead and get going with this. And would you look at that, the very first iron we have encountered in the wild. I'm going to take all of this. And we'll backfill with cobblestone.
Yeah.
And we have dug into a cave here. I heard some skeletons clattering around earlier, and so I think this is an opportune time to maybe do some exploring. Now, I am a pretty combat-averse person. I don't like doing battle with monsters very much. I'm kind of a scaredy cat in that way. But I understand that in terms of playing games like this, it kind of makes certain aspects of the game and advancing your character a little impractical. So I'm kind of scared, but we do what we must because we can. Let's go take a look at what's inside here. Oh, God. That's right. Fight each other. Oh, no. Oh. Scared. Oh, the double kill. Did y'all see that? Oh, they dropped down on me from above. That was the scariest thing. Okay. I hope nothing else falls down on me like a creeper. Anyway, we got some iron out of this exploration, so let's go ahead and dig that up. I'm going to take the opportunity to grab some more coal while we have it, too. Let's see what lies this other direction. That's our mine entrance. And this is just a dead end. Okay. Should we explore further? I've got a little bit left on this pickaxe. 2 durability left, and then 1 pickaxe left after that. And then I've got an extra axe here for when this one bites the dust. All in all, not a very large cave. It's just kind of this one main big gallery and no real way in or way out from either side. It's just dead ends both ways. It was good for a little bit of iron and a little bit of coal. And the joy of watching 2 skeletons kill each other, literally, without me having to lift a finger. But now the dig continues. Let's close this up and be on our way. I love the glowing ore that complementary shaders gives this gives my UI. This especially with this lapis. That's such a pretty blue color. That's probably my favorite color in the world, is that sort of laser blue color that only light can provide. You can't really paint this color. It's so amazing and so brilliant, and I love it. Let's go ahead and grab that lapis. We've made it to Y, almost 16. 16 is about down there, and it is flooded down here. We have water pouring out into our dig. It is nighttime outside. I kind of want to go for a swim and see what's down in here. We've got iron, obviously, all in the walls here. We've got magma that, if we're careful, we can use to keep our breath while we dig some of this out. Unfortunately, I don't feel like this is going to make a very viable dig site. Now, what I could do is dig straight through, or I could fill in this terrain and maybe go down through it and past it. I don't know how workable that would be. We're at Y19 right now, so literally 3 blocks down there at this level, right here under the water, is Y16. So we just need to be able to... Let's try it. Let's try digging, or let's try filling in some of the walls and things here. Okay. I think that about dries everything out. Let's try again. And here, my friends, is Y16. And we need to remember not to dig to the left or the right, because that is flooded. But if we dig out straight forward, we immediately run into iron and some copper. Let's go ahead and dig this out further and establish ourselves a little corridor that we can mine. Okay. Let's see if this lets in the water if I dig out this copper. It does. And now we have the beginnings of our very own mine. It looks like it's still nighttime upstairs in the overworld and getting on toward daybreak maybe soon. I do want to dig that. That way we're not bonking our heads as we climb back up. And I think I might even make some stairs to fill one side of this corridor coming down. And then we'll have an easy way to just run up if we need to. And yeah, daylight's coming over here, and I just need to get up to my crafting table so I can get some stairs. Let's go ahead and run back up. And I've about used up my entire pickaxe stock just digging this hole anyway. Now we've got a stack and a half, effectively, 2 stacks actually, and a half of cobblestone. And that should be plenty to make some stairs that we can dig down with. We also got our hands on a little bit of gravel, andesite, diorite, and granite, and some appreciable quantity of dirt too. We got some lapis out of this deal too, so we're going to go ahead and put that in our precious metals, our precious materials chest, so that we can store that for when we need to start enchanting things. And we got 30 iron just from digging that little hole, and I think I'm going to start smelting that. One thing that occurs to me is that if I can get my hands on some regular stone, we might be able to build a like a stone grinder, a grinding wheel, and be able to make stone stairs more efficiently. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do, is to smelt some stone, some cobblestone down into stone. We'll grab, I should have at least a couple iron ingots left. Yep, I've got one. And then we'll make ourselves a grinding wheel, or a stone cutter. That's what I'm looking for, a stone cutter. I cannot words. Now we've got our stone cutter, we'll just place it on the ground right there, and we'll start making some cobblestone stairs. Now let's start placing. And now the run-up is easy. Look at this. Easy, if a little janky. We'll put the rest of our stairs away, and I'm starting to realize that we're going to need to do something about our storage situation here. I'm starting to develop a little bit of a collection of miscellaneous things here. Meanwhile, our iron is just about done smelting, and we should be able to start mining here in just a little bit. I'll get some iron tools, and we'll begin our quest for more iron in earnest. I have created a new chest that I'm going to keep stone and dirt blocks in, and also, it sure feels good to have a full set of iron tools. I did not make a hoe, and I didn't make a sword. I think I'm going to do any kind of combat maneuvers with my axe for now. That'll probably change once we get diamond tools, and I'll start using a sword at that point. But in the meantime, we've got everything we need to go ahead and start a mining expedition. I think I'm going to make a couple of more stone pickaxes because although our iron situation is better now than it was with 29 pieces of iron, it is not perfect yet. We don't have what I would call a secure amount of iron. So let's go ahead and be mindful of our consumption of this still precious resource, and let's use some stone tools where we can for now. Now, before I dive back down into the depths of the earth to do my mining, I think this mine deserves a little bit more of a dignified entrance. So I'm going to go ahead and start building a little mining shack, or a little building that houses the entrance to our mine. And I'm going to do that with the same color palette that I built this house from. We're going to use jungle wood framing parts and mangrove planks for siding, if you will. So let's go ahead and build this real quick. Except that's oak wood. Let's try again. And the wandering trader is in town. Let's see what he has for sale. He's got podzol, alliums, how pretty. I would love some alliums around here, but he's also got fire coral blocks, white tulips, brown dye, and small drip leaf. Well, I don't think I want alliums bad enough that I wouldn't just go exploring for them. So we'll go ahead and leave the trader to his devices right now. I don't have... You know what? I don't have any leads. Let's get our boat out and put it to good use. And just like that, we've got 2 leads. Alright, Wandering Trader, thank you for your services. We will catch you on the flip side. And I think we will use junglewood slabs to make a little bit of a roof for ourselves here. Let's go ahead and dig those out. Right here. And I think we've got a nice little shack there that leads down into our mine shaft. It's a simple build, but it does the job. We'll go ahead and call that one done. Now, let's go ahead and search for some iron. Now, this is the part where it gets awfully grindy, and I'm not going to subject you to that. We'll just cut back in if we come across a big scary cave or anything out of the ordinary that I think is worth taking a look at. We'll see you soon. In almost no time at all, we have dug out into what appears to be a nice-sized cave. So we're going to go ahead and take a look down in here and see what we can find. That's a creeper. Oh, lordy, that's a creeper. See if I can lure him up here. Where did he go? There he is. Successful kill. All right. Let's light this place up. What if a skeleton shoots a creeper? Oh, pardon my French. I hear an Enderman, and I don't like Endermen. Oh my god, they scare me. Ah! How rude! Incredibly rude! That's right, kill each other for my entertainment. My money's on the one on the left. Oh, jeez. I'm not going to kill a creep or a skeleton with a torch. All right, let's make safe this place. Ooh, it's all watery here. Oh gosh, where's the zombie? Where is he? I hear him. He's so loud. He's over this way. He must be in a like an overhead chamber or something. I'm just gonna get away. While we're here, we might as well grab the iron that's in the ceiling and the walls, since we're reasonably assured of our safety here. I've been neglecting copper, but let's grab some. Alright, I think we've explored the extent of this particular cave, and there is a fair amount of good resources here, a good amount of iron, and redstone even over here. And so, I feel like I'm pretty safe from any other mobs spawning here and ruining my day. So we're going to go ahead and start mining out what we came for here. With this cave fully cleared out, I guess we're back to branch mining. So, again, I'll see you soon once we come up with anything interesting. And here we have another cave. It looks like it's a pretty tall ceiling one. And I heard the sound of monsters all around me as I was digging this particular tunnel. So I know that we're going to have problems in here from the monsters that we encounter. So let's get our brave pants on and be ready to encounter whatever comes our way. There are so many places up there where a skeleton or a creeper or whatever could just drop on me. Oh my gosh. We got zombies incoming. Come at me, bro. Oh, you've got a sword. He came packing heat. Did you see that? Oh man. Oh man. Look at all of them. Is there a spawner up there? There's got to be a spawner up there. Oh gosh, I'm getting overrun. I sure wish I had a sword for the sweeping edge. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lord of mercy. I wonder if that was just a pack of them or if there really is a spawner up there. I feel like maybe we should probably go and look. Look at the bats here. They got the most ginormous ears. Oh my gosh, look at this giant chamber here. No wonder there were so many. No spawner, but there was definitely a big pack of them living up in there. Now we got bone troubles. Oh, and this is another entrance into the same place. I see, I see, I see. I'm not ready to take that all on just yet. I'm going to mine what I have down here. And then we'll see about refreshing our torches. And then we'll go take a look up in there. This particular side looks relatively clear, so I think I want to approach this from this direction. And I want to refresh my hunger. You know what? Let's back off for just a second because I am not doing good in the health department. And I think I want to get my hearts back up to full before we get into any more combat. We're going to try to light this up and probably draw some spiders in the process, but here we go, here we go. Come on, come at me, bro. Oh, we got skeletons now, too. Run, 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 run. Can't catch me. Got nothing. Got nothing. Alright, time to deal with him. Oh, I missed. My gosh. Got him. Alright, and we got a lot of this place lit up in the process, too. We got some ways to go with lighting up over here. And more spiders. We're getting a good amount of Wait, where'd you come from? I was having a glory moment. I was reveling in victory and you had to come along and spoil it, you punk. Oh man, skeletons galore over here. My goodness. They just don't let up. And he's dead. Where'd that creeper go? Did he despawn? Nope, he's over here now. Oh man, look at all of the skeletons here. My shield is taking an absolute beating. Oh no. Run, run, run. Shoot each other. Dang it. One down. Now you. Alright. Got him. Now we just have to deal with that creeper over there. Alright. That's one way of doing it. Now the zombies want to get in on the action, huh? No one cares about you. Get out of here. Oh man, there's so much going on down here. So many different offshoots and branches and different caves. We got this main room cleared out, and I think I'm kind of satisfied with that for right now. I do want to kind of make this area safe for me to actually do some work in here, because there's plenty of iron in here. There's lots of iron, and that's what we came for, so we're going to go ahead and start mining. I think most of the mobs are dealt with, and we'll deal with them if they come out of the woodwork again. I was busy here. Come on. Alright, I think I've got all the iron that I care to get right now. Actually, one more piece over there won't hurt. Now I think we're loaded up. We had a pretty good haul there. Now just a small question. Does anyone happen to remember how I got in here? Here we go. Here's my mine shaft, and now we are on the way out. I will see you all back at home. Alright, as we begin to put all of our extra crap away here, we've got a lot of stone out of that little journey there from our digging. We got granite, but what's most important here is the awesome stuff we got. We got lots of lapis. We got some redstone for the first time. We got plenty of more copper, and in fact, I think I'm going to have to start smelting that. And most importantly to what we were going down there for, we got over 2 stacks of iron ore. Now we're going to go ahead and start smelting that down, and we'll be set for a while in terms of iron. Well, it certainly was an eventful day down there in the mines as we came across a giant cave system that we aren't even done exploring yet, and we came across over 2 stacks of iron in our initial foray down there, which I think by any measure is a resounding success. I think next up on the docket is taking care of our farms and getting our livestock into our homestead and our base here so that we can have a sustainable food supply and get some leather and some paper for making books, and eventually make our way further down into diamond level sometime in the very near future. Other than that, I think we're done for the day. Thank you so much for joining me on this Minecraft Survival Let's Play. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you folks soon. Thank you so much for joining me. Take good care and be well. Bye-bye.